Okay, to wrap up kind of quickly, average students per sections, I think, is a fine measure. I think it does a good job of measuring this idea of demand for sets of courses. Although I don't think we can use the thresholds we currently use fairly. Demand for certain sets of courses is going to be numerically higher than demands for others. And they should be that way. All right? Some of the CTE programs, for example, have caps on enrollment. If the cap on the enrollment is lower than the threshold, then that set of courses is always going to trap the threshold. That's why I propose the idea of control charts. Take each set of courses, highs and lows, and check out how the enrollment within those sets of courses oscillates. As long as it oscillates within the controls, which are based historically on what has happened, then we're good to go. There's no reason for an absolute threshold to compare all sets of courses against. The one thing I'd like to throw out there, and I didn't even think about this until I started looking at the data, the women's study thing, where there was one CRN that had 42 students in it, whereas German had multiple CRNs and ended up with over 100 students in it. German gets flagged, women's studies doesn't. Control charts won't necessarily help with that. We may have to look at another measure that teases out the number of CRNs that the set of courses has, that we don't currently have on the books. So maybe we just need to think about that as a committee. Just something to kind of put on the table there. Okay, let's take a look at the next measures.